We are live.
Yeah, in the studio here from Aarhus International Sailing Center. Day 2 at Garmin Round Denmark race, where we had the pleasure to do the first start yesterday in Esbjerg with a very cool gang of 7 guys
Yeah.
going to Skagen, and we've been following them since for the export and for the offshore race. And here you can actually see the start. They were expecting some of them to go there 24 hours, and we would say they're getting pretty close actually. So, what do we expect, Morten, will happen in the next couple of hours?
Yes. What we expect is that the leading pack of 3 boats are having a close race. We're gonna look in a moment. We're just having these wonderful fleets from Esbjerg. Yesterday it was perfect sailing conditions, as you can see, and we think it's a great venue in creating with the new harbor and the new facilities. We are really looking forward to do this campaign next week. But back to the race. What is happening? We have a leading pack of 3 boats, which is
Eufosa,
Yeah, I always mix that name up.
and Saar,
Correct. And Embla.
and the employer.
Yeah, and the 2 Swedish boats, they were actually quite
Close
quite a
from the
lot in the
beginning,
front during the night. But then, as the wind, as you can see, there's a lot of wind in the north. So see now, there's been on this corner of Hanstholm and in Jammerbugt. Then the class 40 showed what it's made for, which
real
is
power,
downhill or downwind sailing, and it simply took over. And that was about 10:30 this morning. It became the first boat in the lead. But still, they are within. I think it's within only a few nautical miles, and the 2 Swedish boats are within 0.2 nautical miles. So it's a really close race. A bit further down, we have Beluga.
Beluga, yeah, from Vejle, Denmark.
Yes, and then we have Garfield.
Yeah, which is always also a Danish boat.
Yeah. So as you can say, the Danes are a bit left behind of the other boats, but still these boats they're not having that close race. I think that's about 10 miles between them, which is well, you don't see any boats then, but they are having a good race too, and expected in this evening actually. And then at the end of the small fleet, we have Lea.
It's a German boat, and finally the X-79. You can see probably with Esben Pilegaard from Assens, Danish guy, and you couldn't really, or we shouldn't really compare the boats, because they're pretty different. Besides, and
exactly, they are really different, and
possibilities.
Exactly, and to me, of course, it's all great. What do you say? Great challenges that they have taken on, all of them. But indeed, doing this in an X-79 is that's really a tough challenge to give yourself.
So we really have to keep an eye on him as well. But the weather conditions are actually perfect. He expected it to be like this, and with a very clear sky as well. I don't think we need to fear.
No. The conditions are perfect, and Esben is a good sailor. We're just looking at the numbers here. You can say where the leaders are just around 28 miles in. Esben has nearly 60 miles, so there's a big delta among the boats already now. And while they're doing 10 knots, the class 40 boat, the Esben is doing 6. So I think the 2 last boats will be in tomorrow. Actually, it'll be something like that. Okay,
but we actually have to speed up a little bit more, because we're going to Skagen now.
You're right. I told you I could talk about this forever.
I know, but we have to welcome the first boat in. So
yeah, that's true. ETA Skagen is. Let's just switch this one, the tracking, to this one, which is the weather. So we can see this is right now 12 o'clock, and it's really windy. But in my opinion, the good thing is that it will ease a bit when Lea and when Espen in their boats are in the middle of a Jammerbugt. So I think they will. They're under the most pressure right now, and then they are, hopefully getting a bit of a easy ride the rest of the way to Skagen. I hope so for them. But you're right. We are. Yeah. Sorry.
So maybe you should explain that they have to actually rest now for 16 hours.
I think we should explain that in Skagen, because otherwise I could talk for another 15 minutes.
No, you have your one-liner, but we'll get back to that part. But when they're arriving, they have to rest for 16 hours.
That's true. So they get the chance to check the boats after the North Sea and Skagerrak, and they get a chance to rest.
Yes.
And they get a chance to talk to us, because we are leaving to Skagen
right now. Actually.
Okay. So see you later, guys. End broadcast is here.